Marriage was never meant to be easy, but it was never meant to fail this often either. So before you rush into forever, ask yourself one honest question. Is marriage still worth it today? This video is intentionally short because we value your time. Thank you for listening, and thank you for sharing. Our goal is simple: to bring you thoughtful, unpublished series you can listen to, even if you only have 5 minutes. The question never goes away. Will I ever be ready? Readiness isn't certainty. It's honesty. Honesty about your strengths, your weaknesses, your patterns. Marriage doesn't require perfection. It requires awareness. The question lingers on. Will I truly be prepared? Being ready doesn't mean having all the answers. Instead, it encompasses honesty. Honesty regarding your strengths, your shortcomings, and your habits. Marriage doesn't demand flawlessness. What it calls for is awareness. The question looms large in my mind, a persistent echo that refuses to fade. As I reflect on my life, I know that being ready means more than just ticking boxes or satisfying expectations. It's about facing the truth of who I am, embracing both the strengths that shine and the weaknesses that tug at my confidence. As I ponder this, I realize that marriage isn't about being flawless. Rather, it's about understanding oneself deeply. Will I find the courage to explore? In the end, it's this journey of self-discovery that will ultimately prepare me for the depth of partnership I seek. Embracing my authentic self, with all its complexities, brings me closer to the readiness I yearn for. Only then can I truly strive to share my life with another. As I sit with these thoughts, I can almost feel the weight of the moments yet to come. Those intimate conversations and shared silences that will not just define our relationship, but also shape who I am as a partner. A question lingers, echoing louder than the rest. How much am I willing to uncover about myself to truly connect with another? The idea of revealing my vulnerabilities both excites and terrifies me, but it's in that tension where growth begins. Embracing vulnerability might just illuminate the path to deeper understanding and trust, not only in myself but in the partnership awaiting me on the other side of fear. After all, readiness doesn't mean arriving. It's a continual journey of curiosity and authenticity, where the heart lays bare its true desires and doubts. As I contemplate this journey, I can feel my heart racing, a blend of anticipation and trepidation swirling within me. Each moment of honesty, each layer peeled back, reveals not just my flaws, but also the beauty of resilience and growth. It dawns on me that being prepared for marriage is less about achieving a perfect state and more about cultivating a deeper connection with myself. This growth becomes the foundation from which I can build a meaningful relationship, allowing me to extend grace and understanding not only to myself, but also to my future partner. Amidst the uncertainty, I find a glimmer of hope. Each revelation, no matter how small, nudges me closer to understanding the intricate tapestry of my being. I realize that self-discovery is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong pursuit filled with layers to unravel. There's magic in the moments of clarity when I confront my fears and celebrate my joys, for they are the building blocks of honest connection. As I continue this exploration, I remind myself that true partnership flourishes in the soil of mutual understanding and acceptance, and it is from this fertile ground that love can blossom. As I navigate this journey, I begin to trust that every moment spent in true reflection brings me closer to the readiness I seek. I am learning that embracing my authentic self not only prepares me for love, but also fosters compassion, patience, and acceptance in every relationship I hold dear. The journey of self-exploration is neither swift nor easy. It unfolds gradually, revealing insights that were once hidden beneath layers of doubt and fear. Each reflective moment serves as a brushstroke on the canvas of my life, contributing to a more profound understanding of my essence. As I shed the hesitations that once defined me, I open myself to the possibilities of authentic connection. The more I delve into my thoughts and feelings, the more I discover the core of who I am. A mixture of strength and vulnerability, fear and hope, longing and acceptance. Embracing this complexity is not just a challenge. It feels like an invitation to transcend the confines of my insecurities. In acknowledging my imperfections, I breathe life into my aspirations for marriage, allowing love to flourish in its truest form. What was once a looming question transforms into an empowering quest for honesty, patience, and resilience, laying the groundwork for the partnership I wish to pursue. Each step I take brings me closer to a place where readiness emanates from a deep-rooted belief in love, compassion, and acceptance, guiding me toward the essence of true partnership in a world that craves genuine connection. In this quest for honesty, I confront the delicate balance of revealing my innermost self while still nurturing a sense of protection around my heart. I wonder how much of my story I am prepared to share, weighing the risks against the potential for deeper understanding. The conversations that await me, filled with uncertainty and warmth, offer a glimpse into the profound intimacy that can arise when two people genuinely connect. I recognize that vulnerability is not a weakness, but rather a powerful tool for weaving trust and empathy into the fabric of our relationship. As I take each step toward this new understanding, I embrace the notion that being ready is a dynamic process, where the edges of comfort expand with each honest dialogue and shared experience. This realization guides me, reminding me that every moment spent exploring my psyche shapes my readiness for the embrace I seek. In this delicate dance of vulnerability, I find myself reflecting on past relationships, their lessons echoing through my heart like whispers of wisdom. Each interaction has left an imprint, shaping my understanding of love and companionship. I recall the moments of laughter shared and the tears shed, recognizing that both joy and pain have contributed to the depth of my character. As I embrace these memories, I acknowledge the importance of learning from my emotional history. Every scar tells a story of resilience and growth. I realize that acknowledging my past paves the way for a healthier future, equipping me with the insights necessary to nurture a meaningful partnership. This ongoing journey invites me to not merely seek answers, but to appreciate the richness found within the questions themselves. What have these experiences taught me about the delicate nature of love? How do they influence the way I want to connect with another? Ultimately, it's about weaving my past into a tapestry of hope for what lies ahead in the realm of relationships, creating a foundation built on honesty and introspection. As I reflect on the tapestry of my past relationships, I feel a sense of gratitude for the lessons learned amid the joy and heartache. Each encounter has sculpted my understanding of love, teaching me that genuine connection requires openness, trust, and the willingness to be vulnerable. This journey reveals that my scars are not reminders of pain, but symbols of the resilience that will inform my future partnership. It dawns on me that acknowledging these facets of my past creates room for growth, enabling me to step forward with clearer intentions. I understand now that true readiness involves an ongoing commitment to self-discovery, inviting not only connection but also a deeper appreciation for the shared journey with another. The whispers of wisdom from previous chapters linger, guiding me toward a place where love flourishes in awareness and authenticity. Embracing this evolution, I find myself prepared to step into the unknown with hope, knowing that readiness is a continual narrative woven through the threads of experience and understanding. Ultimately, it's this journey of truth-seeking that prepares me for the love I seek, a love rooted in acceptance, patience, and the beauty of mutual growth. As I ponder these revelations, I can sense an awakening within me, a newfound clarity that invites a more profound connection to my true self. The act of embracing my journey becomes a source of strength, providing the courage to bridge the gaps between my past and future. In this journey of growth, I realize that the path to deep connection requires me to embrace not only my strengths, but also the shadows of my vulnerabilities. With each new step, I hold on to the hope that love, founded on authenticity and deep understanding, can be my guiding light, leading me forward into a beautiful partnership. If this made you think, it was meant to. Drop your perspective in the comments. Not everyone will agree, and that's the point. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing and sharing it with someone who might need it. Thank you for your time. This is EDDY OKYERE, Daily Dose. See you in the next part.